Hey, good morning, my dear friends, and welcome to foggy SoCal. It is a foggy morning, man. Pea soup fog down here today. If you're going out on the water, you're going to be really careful. Fog is a dangerous thing. Lots to talk about. Big yellowfin tuna on board the Royal Star, an outstanding catch made down below on the long range scene. We're looking at some pretty good sand bass fishing here, at least for wintertime in Southern California. Of course, we had a couple of live shows last night. Highly recommend you go back and check out the Danny Cadota show. The guys from the El Dorado, TJ and Will, captains of the Eldo, showed up. That was a great show. And also, of course, Sam De La Torre and Island Fishing Tackle. That was another great one. A lot to get to. I got to get set up. The morning briefing's coming at you next. Before we get started on today's morning briefing, don't forget, if you're headed to Ensenada, you're going to want to give Zeke Casas a call. Only 15 minutes from downtown, but just check out that spectacular view while in Ensenada, Baja, California Norte. And if that garage door is giving you a problem, then you're going to want to call your garage door man. That's Joe Welker. Tax problems? Nobody better than our friend Tim Marquez. Tim's been doing taxes for 35 years. Give the tax man a call today. And for your heating and or air conditioning needs, you're going to want to talk to our dear friend John Lopez at Efficient Heating and Air Conditioning. Hey, the tide's rolling up here in Southern California, more specifically here in Surfside, California. It is great to be with you all. You know what time it is. It is time for the morning briefing. Good morning, my friends. Wow, is that good? I better put my coffee cup up here, do this a little bit farther. I left my tripod down there with Sam De La Torre at Island Fishing Tackle, so I'm holding on to this thing with my hand. I hope that's going to work out. I think it will for this morning anyway. Man, I'll tell you, a lot of great shows yesterday, a lot of great content coming out today, and so much more. Hit that like button. We deeply appreciate it when you're able to do that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Freedman Adventures YouTube channel. Tick the little bell. You'll be notified when there is new content. Also, you can follow us over there on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. It is great to be with you here. This kind of chilly and foggy morning here in Southern California as the tide starts to come up. I know that Wayne Shima Bukuro, dear friend of the Freedman Adventures family, does a lot to make the world a better place. He's right down here at Bolsa Chica Fishing as we speak. In post-production, if Wayne does anything at all, I'll let you know how it is. It's been a little bit slow here in the surf. We'll get into that in a moment with you all. Hey, I want to take a moment, speaking of Sam De La Torre, but I want to talk about Diego De La Torre, Sam's son. He won for the second year in a row a science project, first place. Diego, that is outstanding. You need a high five. You need a high 10. Way to go. So proud of you. Way to achieve academic success at school. Man, I'll tell you, that is a signal that you got a couple of really good parents behind you. And I am so proud of the job that you did to win that. And to all the kids out there who are doing well in school, man, thank you so very much for all the hard work you're putting in. You'll be rewarded with lots of fishing trips. I'm pretty sure about that. Let's talk Mexico. Go down 140 miles below the border. And of course, we're going to talk about San Quintin, Baja, California. You can drive there and fish with any number of operators, and they are great K&M sport fishing. I hesitate to name them because just about all of them do a fantastic job, both in terms of their fishing expertise and the Baja hospitality. There's some pretty good yellowtail action going on down there. Surface ironfish too. That's a sign that those fish are getting up in the water column, becoming more active. They do that in the spring and summer, so that's a good sign here in the wintertime to see that's going on. There are still some yo-yo ironfish down there. That's a smaller, heavier jig that you sink deep and wind on fast. That can also work very, very well for you. However, we love seeing that surface iron bite. again, an indication those fish are getting more active, and this could be the start of a yellowtail year, a really good one, because we're seeing a lot of good signal on that. You know, further way down below, Cabo, La Paz, we see Mulaje, Loreto, all those areas have had some good yellowtail fishing. And we have it up here in St. Quentin. Tons of rockfish, if that be what you are after. If you want to catch rockfish, you are certainly able to do that. Ensenada, only 70 miles and a gorgeous drive. That drive to Ensenada, I absolutely love it. You look out when you first leave Tijuana and you see the Coronado Islands and you dream about all the great trips you've had there and trips to come. And then you continue on down. It's so picturesque. You see the tuna pens and then you come down into beautiful Ensenada. Pretty good yellowtail action, not every single day, but those yellows are showing up there also. So that's a very good signal out of Ensenada. A lot of surface ironfish out there near Punta Banda. We had a lot of boat pressure on it over the weekend. So I surmise that maybe today will be a much better day. Boat pressure comes off, fish get up, you get on them and throw an iron, and it can be really, really good. So hopefully that will be the case today. If you want to catch a sand bass or calico bass, that's also a possibility down there right now in Ensenada. But everybody can fall back on and rely on some excellent rock fishing, the rockfish bite, for blackfin sport fishing, for Baja sport fishing, for just about everybody down there in Ensenada has been spectacular, so that is really good. Long range, the Royal Star on a 16-day trip, and they had some nice big fish yesterday. They finally got into some good conditions a little bit later on in the day, and they turned it into some nice big fish on the Royal Star. You got to love Tim Ekstrom. He does such a great job. Roy Rose is also on the rig right now. That is also fantastic. Jim Algian, a 264-pound YFT. That is one magnificent fish. Way to go, Jim, and way to go, Royal Star. 16-day trips typically will fish, or 1,000 miles south of the border. They'll run all the way down south of the border and end up about 1,000 miles down there on Hurricane Bank, and they're doing quite well. They're catching some wahoo. They're going to get some more yellowfin. They're fishing again this morning. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that they're going to continue to do really well. Royal Polaris just returning, and they dropped their passengers off in Cabo San Lucas. Those guys flew home. Some guys rode the boat back, but they're offloading, and they had tremendous yellowfin and wahoo fishing on their trip. So really good stuff. Hey, this Saturday, 3 o'clock, the doors open. 5 o'clock, bingo starts. What the heck? Bingo sounds like a lot of fun. You're welcome to bring the kids. There's always kids running around the Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club. I'll be there, looking forward to participating in that great event. It's just another excuse to get together with the Freedman Adventures family and have some fun. So you are invited. You can see the details there on the flyer. You can give Chuck a call if you have any questions at all. Chuck Zimmer from Z Custom Rods. Give Chuck a call. And there'll be a lot of Freedman Adventure family members there. It'll be a lot of fun. A lot of Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club members. And they are really good people. You're going to love it. So we'll see you for that event. All right, let's talk what's going on here in Southern California in terms of 1/2 and 3/4 day boats. Sculpin, whitefish, that's the staple right now. It's pretty good sculpin fishing on a variety of boats. You look down there in San Diego, they're doing good. All the way up the coast, Monte Carlo, see sculpin up down to Marina del Rey yesterday. But there's also been some good hits on the sand bass out of San Diego on board the Dolphin. They're up there catching 40, 50, 60, 70 sand bass on some of their trips on a per rod average. We're talking 2 fish maybe, but that's pretty darn good for the winter time. I'm very enthused about that. Some darn good fishing going on with regard to that. And also there's sculpin mixed in with an occasional halibut. Halibut fishing has been slower here lately. Down in San Diego, just about everywhere we look, Native Sun continues with their halibut/bass derby, but still, there's been some beautiful days out on the water, some nice big sculpin, caught an occasional bass. Still pretty fun to do that, no doubt about that. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Recently here on board the Pride, they ran a 2-day trip and ended up with 9 halibut, so a little bit better signal there on the multi-day trip on board the Pride out of 22nd Street Landing in beautiful San Pedro, California. By the way, our charter list is all ready to go. A reverse 2.5-day trip in June on board the Apollo. Whoa, that is going to be a good one. We've also got trips on the El Patron and up there out of Ventura, sport fishing on the Island Spirit. What a season it's going to be. And a couple of long-range trips. One is sold out, our 8-day trip, but our 5-day trip, Sam De La Torre, last night on Tackle Shop Confessions with Sam, man, that is going to be a good one because we've got that yellowfin tuna and that bluefin tuna located down there at 300 miles. It hasn't gone anywhere for months. It's starting to move uphill a little bit. It could be a really good one this year. Go to independentsportfishing.com to get on that April trip, or send me a text and I'll send you our charter list. We're happy to do that. 657-227-6459. So keep that in mind. By the way, the El Patron is booking charters right now. They're repowering, putting brand new engines in the El Patron right now. But you can book a trip, get more information by going to longbeachsportfishing.org. I highly recommend you also give Ventura Sport Fishing a call, because at Ventura Sport Fishing, if you book before April the 1st, you are going to get 20% off your trip. That is absolutely fantastic. So make sure you give them a call at 805-676-3474, or go to the website, venturasportfishing.com. Here in the Southern California surf, it's been picky, slow, nothing to write home about, but that can all change in a heartbeat. You know, there's been a few halibut taken, but some of the halibut that have been caught have been so lethargic they hardly fight when you bring them up on the beach. We got one nice leopard shark here at our big event on Sunday, and that was a great event. Thank you all for being there. That was so much fun. We didn't catch much, as you well know if you were here, but we sure had a great time. And as we push further into spring, we're going to see better and better fishing. I think our next surf fishing event, and I'll firm this up, but you might just kind of put this on your calendar, March the 23rd. March the 23rd, I think, will be our next event. We're going to move it down toward Bolsa Chica, where there's some tables and a barbecue pit, and we're going to make it a big party in addition to some surf fishing fun. So once again, March the 23rd, put that on your calendar. Don't forget, Big Fish Bait and Tackle in the corner of Seal Beach Boulevard and Pacific Coast Highway. They have all the bait you'll need. They have all the tackle you'll need, from trout fishing to big game bluefin tuna. Your Southern California surf fishing headquarters is Big Fish Bait and Tackle. Remember, in the wintertime, bait is your friend. They will bite on the artificials. I know Wayne is down there fishing, you know, like the camel worms. He loves fishing that. We'll see how he does, hopefully in post-production here in a little bit longer. But you can do really well when you fish ghost shrimp, or especially worms, so keep that in mind. All right, my friends, charter list available. Check it out. Just send me a text and I'll get you the list this morning, this afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Although I crash kind of early because I get up super early, so don't send it to, no, you can send it anytime you want. I'll get to it in the morning if it comes in past my bedtime, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Just kidding. All right, we're going to watch it all very, very closely for you. We'll continue to watch this surf. We'll see how Wayne's doing down the street from us. Hey, I just talked to Wayne down there around Bolsa Chica as you're looking at some of the footage from our most recent surf fishing event. Wayne said a lot of debris on the beach and in the water and big surf, making it very difficult, if not impossible, to fish down there around Bolsa Chica here on Tuesday morning. Wanted to bring you that, let you know what's going on down that way. Wayne, appreciate the update. We'll keep you in touch with all the latest right here. And we'll see you March the 1st over there at the Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club. One more time again, way to go, Diego De La Torre. Fantastic job doing so well with your science project, winning it for the second year in a row. That is absolutely fantastic. All right, my friends, I got to go back to Sam De La Torre's and get my tripod. Sam, that was a nasty trick you played on me. Actually, I forgot it. Hey, listen, have a great one. Hopefully this burns off. You get to take a walk on the beach, do some surf fishing, or get out on a boat in SoCal or Baja. If I don't see you Saturday, March the 1st at the Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club, I hope to see you somewhere else really, really soon. Have a great one, my friends. Take good care. No, take great care. See you soon.